And the Oscar goes to... Okay, seal that up. Matthew McConaughey.
Welcome to the SAE Podcast for the first week of March, because I don't even know the date. How y'all doing today, my beloved little children?
We are back from a big break.
Big break.
That's what I'm still laughing about. It's just not.
Good to be back,
it's
kids.
not. Yeah. No, we're laughing. What are we laughing about? We're laughing about Leonardo DiCaprio, of course. The streak goes on. The streak will not end. I swear my grandkids will see him win the Achievement Oscar after he's like dead for 20 years.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna name his firstborn child Oscar, and just every subsequent child, even if it's a girl, just all of his kids.
Yeah.
He'll finally have an Oscar.
No, but do you agree with the verdict? I mean, Matthew McConaughey won it for Best Actor. He won it for Dallas Buyers.
Dallas Buyers, probably.
So, but yeah,
it was inarguably his.
No, but you have no idea how many people, like all these fangirl club, not even fangirl, even like friends of mine, and I don't have fangirl friends. Everyone's like, but he deserved it. He's so cute.
That's not a
It's like, if that's the case, then every single adult actress model deserves an Oscar because they're incredibly cute.
See, he's a well enough actor. He doesn't do a bad job. It's just he hasn't done anything exceptional that I've watched and said, wow, that, like, it made me not recognize him. That's what defines a role for me. When I'm watching it and I don't see the actor, I see the character.
You'll always see Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, the only thing he's good at is demonstrating pain. But that is about it. Like, he'll just demonstrate pain. It's like as if he knew from day one. Like, you know that film with Robert De Niro that he was beating him up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that movie scared me as a kid. But like, yeah, since then he already knew his life is gonna be painful.
I'm sure he's capable of exceptional roles. He just has not found that role yet. He tries, like he loves what he does, and I respect him
he
for
should
that,
have won it for Blood Diamond. I already said that before.
No,
like
Blood Diamond.
If he didn't win for Blood Diamond, I don't know what he has to
when he
do.
was nominated for Blood Diamond, he was also nominated for Departed, right? And he took the nomination for Departed.
And he didn't win.
And he didn't win because you're supposed to pick one. I recall. I remember this. He could only pick one, and he picked Departed.
Yeah, that's a new thing. Before you could actually have as many.
Yeah, no,
not
for DiCaprio though.
And the nominations are Meryl Streep, and Meryl Streep, and the winner is Meryl Streep.
Where is Leonardo DiCaprio? No, even in Blood Diamond, I didn't think he didn't define
put the accent on.
It wasn't that good.
It was kind of good.
It was okay. I knew a lot of South African people who were telling me his Afrikaans accent is but the movie was good, and I liked how it played out. But it was the supporting actor who won the whole thing.
Explain this whole thing to me. Why is it Afrikaan?
Afrikaans. Go
ahead. Why is it double A?
I'm not South African. Don't ask me.
No, like why Afrikaan? Like African. It sounds like what you're talking about. Which language are you talking? African. Afrikaan. I'm not talking Polish. It's Polish.
Are you done?
It's weird. Like Australian. Canadian. It's weird. I just think it's weird.
Anyway,
we actually the whole big deal with the selfie, Ellen's selfie during the Oscars.
Oh yeah, I loved that.
Yeah,
that was great. I recognized 90% of the people in.
I recognize myself in it. You can have a look. I mean, the selfie wouldn't be as cool if it wasn't for us.
I'm surprised we managed to slip in there with that one actress's brother.
No,
I love that guy.
The guy, I will never learn the guy's name because it's too unpopular, and neither is she. But like, he was a guest at Ellen's show the very next day. And she's like, sorry, my bad. The actress who won, she was on Ellen the very next day, and she's like, your brother, look, he like dominated a selfie. What does he do? Like, what does he do? And she's like, a college freshman. What an opportunity to pull off. You're just sitting there, like, one day you're doing your maths exam, and the second day is like, all right, look at that.
Let's
like,
be in the selfie.
Kevin Spacey.
Bradley Cooper, Kevin Spacey, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. Just pop in there.
Ellen, Julia Roberts, Meryl Streep, like...
I can be in that.
Let's dominate that photo because like he's the biggest person in that.
I can be in that. That's totally me.
No, it's hands down. And this is what I thought. I'm like, the guy pulled that off. How much do you want to bet that this selfie will be the entrance to his career?
Well, it doesn't mean he can act.
He wants to be an actor, according to what his sister said.
Why not?
Doesn't want
now that he has such
like,
great
he's
fame.
seen the gala. He's like, yeah, I want to be here. No, but like, this is like an entrance to like being in like a mediocre minor TV show.
Was
or
it
something.
his sister's first? It was for her first big
Her
role.
first role in a film. The only thing she acted before that was a mini series, and she was in one episode of that. I don't know which one it is.
Well, she apparently broke out quite big. Quite big. She won supporting actress.
Yeah, supporting actress. Which is a good start. I mean, sorry, first nomination, and there you go.
I'd say it's fair.
I'm an Oscar winner.
What's her name? Best actress. I always forget her name. Cate Blanchett.
Oh, she's brilliant.
Cate Blanchett.
She's classy. You know, like she's like whenever you see her in a film, you get that cold impression from her, that very raw, rough
She looks
impression.
ageless, really.
She is ageless.
She's
like,
ageless.
I have no idea how old she is.
That's probably why.
Be
She's
careful
actually an
here.
elf in real life.
Be careful here.
Let's be fair.
My mother is watching this. You want to be careful.
Like, since I've watched her, I don't know, her oldest movies till today, maybe in 20 years, she has not aged a day.
No.
I'm pretty sure she's actually an elf in real life.
But then Leonardo DiCaprio didn't change either.
He's still a boy.
He's a boy. He's over 40.
He's a boy though.
But he's plus 40. He
Uh,
could be my dad. I wouldn't want him to be my dad. Like, what's your dad's biggest feature? He's a failure.
He's been nominated a whole bunch.
It's like, what's the point in it? Like, don't nominate me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be nominated.
Jared Leto and Matthew McConaughey.
Jared Leto deserved it. Definitely. Jared Leto
Absolutely
blew it up.
Matthew McConaughey, see, I always knew he was a good actor. Even though he did those romantic comedy cheesy roles for a while. Sahara and
How to Lose a Guy.
all that stuff. I knew he was a good actor when I watched, the critically acclaimed Reign of Fire. Because I watched that movie and then I saw the credits and it said Matthew McConaughey. I said, where was he? Where was he in this movie? He was the general guy.
No, the only time
He was scary. That was a role. I couldn't see long-haired frilly McConaughey. I saw a bald dude with a beard and a scary stare.
The only other time I went through that shock was after Tropic Thunder, when I realized that Tom Cruise was in it.
Oh yeah.
That was the only.
That was Tom Cruise's defining role.
I watched it in the sun, like, and Tom Cruise. I'm like, no. And then he's dancing in the credits. And I'm like, no.
That was his defining role. That, like, Collateral was pretty good too, but like, I like him when he's the villain. Interview with a Vampire.
He's not the villain that often.
Collateral.
He's the villain in real life.
Oh boy.
No, but it was a good week. The Oscars were fine. Ellen was fine. Pizza was fine. I mean, pizza. Suddenly everyone wants to be a pizza man in Los Angeles. The guy got a $1,600 tip for that gig. It wasn't a setup. He received a phone call. The company was the closest pizza company to the Kodak Theater. The guy receives a phone call and he's like, he received the instruction that he'll go back door and give it to the producers and they will bring it. And suddenly he walks in and Ellen is just there. And she's like, yeah, just follow me. He's like, where are we going? I'll tell you when to follow me exactly. And he's like, and there I am on the stage all of a sudden. I mean, that is like the best gigs. Like Kevin Spacey just like threw a $200 bill in that hat for this. Like, I have 200 there. It's perfect.
What a $200 bill.
There is such a thing.
I'm positive. Let's segue off that. And into the question of the day.
Why is Michael Bay so talented at doing bad stuff? I mean, have you even seen the new Transformers 4 trailer?
Okay, so why is Michael Bay so talented at being untalented?
Did you see the Transformers 4 trailer?
Is it any different from the other ones?
Imagine like dubstep, just physical. I've never been so bored since I watched the Captain America 2 trailer.
No, okay, I haven't seen it. I will see it before I go to sleep tonight. But why is he untalented? I don't know why he's untalented. Like,
he's great at making money.
Yeah, he's a money machine.
He's great at making money. He's not so great at speeches.
Look, Michael Bay is a reflection of the world we live in today. It's
so deep. Wow.
It's very deep. It's a reflection of what the world is today. He's a reflection of what people want. People don't want meaning. People don't want to sit down and watch something sad or something that they have to sit and think or that makes them wonder or anything deeper than that. People want to go and see cool stuff. They want to see a cool lighter turn into a building-sized robot.
I'm sorry.
that's exactly why.
People
And
like
he hit
it.
it. So either
No.
he's a very talented, untalented guy, or he is a genius because he hit the spot. He's like, I don't care about doing great films. I care about making the money, and I'm
He's-
gonna use those idiots on planet Earth.
He's a great entrepreneur. He's great at making money. He's not the best artist, let's just say.
He's not an artist.
He's not an artist.
He proved it at the Samsung speech.
He's not an artist at all. But
that
he makes
was
money.
that was good.
He
Actually, if you don't mind, I actually want to show that Samsung speech for a second because
let's go
it's
into it.
absolutely worth
I could watch
watching.
it forever.
As a director, is I get to dream for a living.
Michael, you're known for such unbelievable action. What inspires you? How do you come up with these unbelievable ideas?
I create visual worlds that are so beyond everyone's normal life experiences. And Hollywood is a place that creates a viewer escape. And what I try to do is, as a director, I try to... the type is all off, sorry, but I'll just wing this.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, we'll wing it right now. I try to take people on an emotional ride, and
The Curve? How do you think it's going to impact how viewers experience your movies?
excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank Michael Bay for joining us.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh boy.
Why? What do you think about your movies?
I can't.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I get that he doesn't give speeches like that every day.
Fine, but
I
like,
get that.
if I made a film, I would know how to mug something up about it.
At least talk about something, anything.
I mean, it's like it's
anything.
not like the interviews are anything different now. It's like, so tell me about your views about cars. Yeah, I think that Pepsi's a good drink. I mean, that's how every interview goes nowadays. So he could have just spoken about Transformers and it would pass.
Honestly,
He just ran off the stage.
TVs are not. People are arguing that he wasn't in his element. But when he's on set, isn't he have like a huge crew, 100 people?
Like, it makes you
yelling
question,
at
how
them?
does a
He
guy
yells
with
at them. He's widely known to be very aggressive, very passionate. He yells at his crew, gets them to do what they want.
No, but doesn't it raise a question of that a person who pulls such a thing of how can a person like that control such a crew?
It's stellar. I don't
beyond
know.
me.
It's stellar.
Like when you listen to an interview from, I'll even go generic, from Steven Spielberg, who is probably the most popular thing. That's
Yeah.
why I said generic. But like even him, like these people will have a personality that they kind of show in an interview. Michael Bay looks like a toy that's been wound up and like, okay, go. That's Michael Bay for me. So talented, he's talented.
His movies have not entertained me
you
in
know,
a while.
if you tell Michael Bay you're untalented, he'll be like, open his wallet.
I can't name a movie of his that I thought, oh, that's a
The
good
Island.
movie. Island was okay.
It's the best he made.
You know what? Fair. It was the best he made.
It's the best he made. In terms, it has a good story. Of course, it's all.
The premise was okay. If I went back and watched it now, I'd probably pick it like clean.
I haven't seen the premise. Is the premise?
No. The premise of the movie. It's not a home. So Michael Bay's new hit movie, 2015, The Premise. I hope you're all eagerly awaiting it, because I am too. He'll probably reuse shots from The Island, as he is so keen to do.
You know what? I'm gonna make a film now. I'm gonna name it The Premise just so I can rub this on. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! He's gonna say you're running on the slopes. The Premise. Well, the way you said it, like, I haven't seen The Premise. Like,
No, I said I liked The Premise.
yeah, I liked Star Wars. I liked The Premise. It makes sense.
Oh boy.
Oh my
No,
god.
but what I was making a point to was, I don't know which came first, The Island or Bad Boys. Who really cares? But I know that if you go side by side, the shots are identical. Even in Transformers now, the new one, the third one.
Is that a shocker?
Side by side, the shots are identical.
Is it a shock though?
That's lazy.
It's late.
It's so lazy.
It's late. A lot of things are lazy.
I mean, if you're gonna get lazy on writing, storyboarding, acting, talent,
Yeah, at least in respect
anything,
to people who watch it.
entertainment, and you're just gonna make special effects and fighting and violence and explosions, at least be original assets. Don't steal from yourself. It's lazy. It's so if they take Transformers assets and put them in Ninja Turtles,
Why would anybody do that film? I'm sorry. I understand. I'm probably offending every single Ninja Turtle fan club over
no,
there.
most of them are
Like-
not on board with this.
Like,
I
what's the
remain
point?
cautiously skeptical. He's not directing, he's producing it. I don't know who's directing it, some guy. But cautiously people like to stand by the old Ninja Turtle movies. Oh, they were great. They looked so great. They looked scary. They looked horrifying.
This whole I know the idea of
face.
the idea of this movie doesn't get me. The idea of the story doesn't get me. It's
I
giant turtles living in the sewers.
with Ninja Turtles. I like it. I do. It could go one way or the other. It could be just mediocre, or it could just be abysmal. I don't see it being revolutionarily good.
I don't see
It's
an
made
option for
entirely-
it to be abysmal.
It's made for fans of the series to just be like, oh, okay, it was nice. I got to see Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. I got to see them fight. Yeah, it was cool.
That's something I would say in grade 6.
What do you think it's for? Who do you think sells the most? They say, "Mommy,
Then-
mommy, take me to Ninja Turtles," and then you just sold 2 tickets right
What
there.
happened to films?
Times a million.
What happened to films that are made for adults? You know, like Polanski movies, like
Oh,
a
here we
movie
go,
that
Polanski.
it creeps you out by everything, something that a child should not watch. You know, and those movies were like the thing now. Now every movie is like something that, you know, mom, dad, look.
Let me
a
tell you what
robot.
happened. They couldn't put food on the table, and they said, "I want to make money."
No,
And
but
so
like,
they
but
stopped.
they raised this problem. They raised this generation to want this.
Stupid things, yes.
Like somebody
Because
has to
it's-
step in and
It's
start.
easier.
You know, they
If
must
I go-
unlearn
no.
what they have learned.
It's easier to go into a boardroom and say, "Explosion, $500 million. Yes." That's it. Why sit there and think, what's gonna revolutionize the media industry? What can I do to break boundaries again? And who's gonna watch it though? But they're gonna talk about it for you. No one cares. They want money. When producers come into the room, they say, "I want money. Here's Hasbro's entire lineup of all their toys they've ever made." They just walk through a toy store. I'm pretty sure it's just old men in business suits. What do the kids like? They like the Transformatrons. Pick that one and make it into the... Let's take Optimus Prime and him on a
I
Tyrannosaurus.
can't wait till he's 70 with grandkids. That's gonna
Yes.
be beautiful. My grandson. Which
God.
toy do you want?
Oh, God.
Action Man will be the next thing.
Robots on dinosaurs. It's like they're trying to reach through the screen and give me a bad touch. Just stop. Just stop. I get that the T-Rex is a Transformer as well. I'm not dumb. I know. I played the games, played the toys, watched the show. Whatever. I don't care. I don't want to see a giant robot on a giant robot dinosaur walking through the Chichen Itza or wherever the hell he was, and he's just what's the plot? I don't know. There was no dialogue in that. Trailer. There was Mark Wahlberg screaming to his daughter. I guess I don't know. She was just like, "Dad." I've never seen someone in such a horrible position so mildly discomforted. Dad, robots? Dad?
You're scary.
Mad. So
You're
mad.
actually scary. Like, if you get angry about... Like, see, you know why... You know how you often say that you're mean to Tala, you're mean to Simon, you're mean to X, you're mean to Y. You're never mean to me. Because I'm scared of you. Why would I even attempt to be mean to you? You would eat me
Oh boy.
and
I
gain
haven't
weight from my weight. No, like...
I just have to double host the show, sit in the middle.
And I was actually thinking to do one segment where we put ourselves like you versus you. And let's see
Oh.
who would win.
But then, oh god. I'd probably win, let's be fair.
Yeah, you'd beat you. Makes
I don't have a chance. Anyway,
Do we have time? Our timer, do we have time?
time.
We don't have time?
Apparently we don't have time.
We don't, oh, we have a countdown.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so
I
we
didn't
don't
realize we were on
we
a
don't have
countdown.
time.
Oh no,
If you guys want to play games, play Jedi Outcast 2. It's an old game, but it's a fantastic game. Shout out to Tala who bought it for me. It's such a good game. Jedi,
We're not
Star
gonna speed
Wars,
through
it's
that. No,
amazing.
no. We cannot.
Jesus
we
Christ.
cannot speed through a Star Wars game that quick. No, I love.
Okay, okay. Timer, 2 minutes.
In sadness of what was it, LucasArts, they shut down when Disney bought them. Of course they're gonna shut down their own competition. Duh. But they shut down all their projects. That was depressing. You'll never see another Jedi Knight game.
I played the first one. The one before that.
You played the very first one?
Not the very first one. That no.
Which
no,
one?
No, the one where that Sith dude who had these weird. The one right before Jedi Outcast.
Oh, so you played that one. Wow, you actually went further back than I thought. For those who don't know, Jedi Knight was an old franchise. It takes place after the episode 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Fantastic games. Please go buy them or
buy them on Steam or download them or call me, whatever.
Just
okay, so on that note,
we'll leave you to your time.
But before we do, there's one more game. If you could, on the email below, enter your credit card number with your PIN and your name and last name. The person who does that first receives a 100 dirham prize. So play the game. It's a good game.
Are we still talking about Jedi Outcast?
No.
Or are we talking about the premise?
We're talking about the game. Yes, we're done for today. And it was Casper. This was Enes.
Look out for the premise coming to a theater near you.
And we want to thank our guest today, Leonardo DiCaprio. The premise.
The premise.
I thought that was a film, for Christ's sake. Was it really that bad?